It was a dream come true for Puja Khedkar, who was soon to join as probationary officer in Pune's District Magistrate Office on June 3, 2024, and was obviously over the moon to become part of the country's bureaucratic steel frame, the Indian Administrative Services IAS. Everyone had an image of Puja that she diligently worked as an endocrinologist in Delhi's prestigious Sir Gangaram Hospital for a decade, that she came from a very poor family of a nomadic OBC tribe, enduring a tough journey to become an IAS officer.
I have lived with my separated mother, who has zero income.
Add to that her woes of being 40% visually impaired, a 7% locomotor disability, and even grappling with depression, technically 20% mentally disabled. So it was surprising that even before joining this powerful institution, she started throwing tantrums, WhatsApping a huge list of demands to her department.
I want my own official residence, car with a VIP number plate, and private cabin with dedicated staff. Immediately.
Denied? On her joining date, she came to office in an Audi, bearing a VIP number plate on which she herself had put a red-blue beacon and a Maharashtra government sticker. No, none of this can be given to a probationary officer. She borrowed the car and had a private contractor do it for her. When none of her demands were met, the poor officer suddenly discovered a benevolent father.
Papa, they are not giving me what I want. Show them what you can do.
And the father-daughter duo turned from apparently poor and disabled into healthy, law-breaking dabangs. Her doting father, Dilip Rao, allegedly a corrupt government official turned politician, had the temerity to threaten the collector.
जानता नहीं पूजा का बाप कौन है? Better fulfill all her demands or you will face dire consequences.
Dilip wasn't bluffing, as he had allegedly used his contacts to get her transferred within a day to a home posting in Pune, something almost impossible in the initial period in IAS. Both went with impunity into the additional collector's office while he was on leave and forcefully planted her nameplate on his door.
Now it is mine. Ha 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 ha.
Then created a ruckus by throwing away his old furniture.
I want new furniture for my office.
But madam, please, this is not your office. भाग रे साला.
Their audacity went so far that the father apparently started using the Lal Batti red beaconed Audi at his political functions. Within a couple of months, the collector was so fed up that he wrote to higher authorities for help.
Ma'am, please protect us from them.
Which pushed the Maharashtra government to transfer Puja from Pune to Washim district. Meanwhile, a RTI activist Vijay Kumbar, who was keenly observing all this drama, started tweeting alarming details about her, which went viral. Soon the media joined him in unearthing skeletons in Puja Khedkar's closet that shocked the nation and disgraced the bureaucracy. But first, in this video, we have a tool for business owners who care about customer satisfaction and believe it is the way to more revenue, aka
पैसा ही पैसा होगा.
The best way to do that is through Odoo CRM, Customer Relationship Management Software. Definitely a must for your sales team for efficient tracking of customer leads that leads to more conversion. You may remember the all-in-one management software Odoo we had introduced in some of our earlier videos with its easy-to-use website builder, e-commerce builder, e-sign, invoicing and point-of-sale tools. Now, Odoo CRM has an easy-to-read and well-organized display where leads are divided across different opportunity stages they are in. Each lead is presented in a card form in Kanban view with all the essential information. Most importantly, expected revenue, and the card can be dragged across various stages. Smooth flow of communication is ensured between your sales manager and customer by using the chatter at the right of your leads, where you can easily schedule calls, to-dos, meetings, mailings and quotes. Incoming emails and internal exchanges are also done from one place, ensuring easy access to the discussion history at any time. You can also track your results with revenue forecasts, team performance analysis, and custom dashboards. In a nutshell, Odoo CRM keeps you happy and your customers also satisfied. Best part about Odoo is that its first app is free, and that too with unlimited support and lifetime hosting. So join 12 million Odoo users by clicking the link in the description and use CRM to keep your customer happy and make more revenue. Back to exposing Puja Khedkar's web of lies. When she was in high school, a teenage Puja Khedkar,
Papa, Mommy, I want to become a doctor.
perhaps she wanted to follow in the footsteps of her mother, who was already a homeopathic doctor. Both her mother and father came from affluent families, while her grandparents had been in the civil services. Yet, they were deceitful from the very beginning as they got Puja admitted to a new medical college on the basis of a fake non-creamy layer OBC certificate. Though Puja passed MBBS from there in 2012, whether she did it by fair means or foul is under scrutiny now. Then apparently, without any further specialization, she somehow got to work as an endocrinologist at the top-notch Sir Gangaram Hospital in Delhi. But soon caught the UPSC bug like her grandparents, realizing that the real power lay there, and tried several times to clear the UPSC exam, though all attempts failed, even with her fake OBC certificate. By 2019, she had somehow developed eye problems and now gave the exam under the visually impaired disability quota, yet she stood far below, ranked at the 11,244th spot. So next time round, she allegedly hired proxies to write exams in her place, which helped her crack the UPSC in 2021 and get selected for the Indian Revenue Service IRS, but she wasn't happy with that. So she produced a mentally depressed plus 7% locomotor disability certificate to come under the person with benchmark disability category, that is more than 40% disability, which helped to boost her overall rank to an impressive 821 and get her into the IAS in 2022, though there was still another hurdle in between her dreams. It was the call from Delhi's All India Institute of Medical Sciences for a formality.
Madam, we need to do your medical test to ascertain your disability.
She came up with a smart idea to dodge it.
I have COVID, so can I please skip this?
Obviously not, because AIM sent her 6 ultimatums and she kept evading each one of them on some excuse or another. Reportedly, she went after the 7th, but just before she was going to enter the MRI test room to check for vision loss, she nervously chickened out. Why? What was she hiding? Everything was actually a smokescreen, which has now come out after an inquiry by the UPSC. Way back in 2018, at the small Ahmednagar District Civil Hospital, Puja was easily able to bribe 30,000 rupees to obtain a visually impaired certificate. In 2021, through the same fraudulent means, she obtained a mental illness disability certificate from the same hospital. And in 2022, played up an old injury related to her knee and obtained a fake ration card from a village, getting the domicile she needed for a motor disability certificate, which she easily manipulated within just 24 hours by bribing a trainee doctor. An India Today investigation found that neither did the hospital ever conduct an MRI on her, nor did the admin ever review her medical records. Next on her agenda was to fudge her name and age from 30-year-old Dr. Khedkar Puja Dilip Rao in 2020 to 31-year-old Puja Manorama Dilip Khedkar in 2023, 3 years later. This was done so as to circumvent the maximum permitted attempts from 9 for the OBC category to appear 12 times in all. The roots of Puja's dishonesty, though, may lie in her upbringing. Puja's mother Manorama is the Sarpanch of Bhelgaon village in Ahmednagar district, and leave alone being poor, she had bouncers accompany her and brutally threatened a poor farmer with a gun in a video that soon went viral. Please, madam, the matter is in court.
So what? I don't care. This land is in my name.
And it is her company that owns the infamous Audi, on which they haven't even bothered to pay pending fines of 27,000 rupees. The mother with zero income also owns huge assets across Maharashtra, farm plots, bungalows and commercial properties. Father Dilip's Lok Sabha election affidavit declared assets worth 40 crores and annual income of 49 lakhs, which could be even more, as he has been accused by no less than 300 business owners for blackmailing them. Give me 20 lakhs or else I will cancel your company's pollution certificate. Please sir, have mercy. I can pay only 13 lakhs. Okay. He also lists Manorama Khedkar as his wife, declaring them as a Hindu undivided family. Although they reportedly divorced in 2010, they still live together and appear at public events as a couple, maybe to maintain their social status. Both had gone missing after all this became public and the police came after them. But the mother has been arrested and is behind bars, while the father is out on bail, though still under the Anti-Corruption Bureau probe. In fact, the poor doctor turned IAS Puja herself possesses property worth 17 crores, including land and jewelry. This is so much wealth that it can put any non-creamy layer OBC certificate to shame.
मैं किसी को मुंह दिखाने के लायक नहीं रहा.
Though the bigger question still is whether political pressure works in prestigious institutions like UPSC, Department of Personal Training, and the Lal Bahadur Shastri National Academy of Administration. Especially because it is reported that the UPSC had initially rejected Puja's external certificates, yet the Department of Personal Training somehow mysteriously accepted them and admitted her for training to join the IAS. And it is only in the last 2 months after a FIR was filed against Khedkar that UPSC cancelled her candidature and permanently debarred her from its exam. And DOPT asked her to report to the academy, though as expected, she did not. Right now, Puja's whereabouts are unknown as her phone is switched off.
पण ज्या नंबरशी संपर्क करू इच्छिता तो सध्या बंद आहे.
And some reports even say she has fled to Dubai to evade arrest. But proceedings filed by her towards her anticipatory bail are ongoing in the Delhi High Court. Meanwhile, UPSC has been pushed to revamp the exam system with Aadhaar, facial recognition and QR codes so as to make it foolproof against impersonation and fraud. Though authorities will be unable to stop those getting fake cheap disability or EWS income certificates from small hospitals and cyber cafes for as cheap as 300 rupees. Recently, another former IAS officer Abhishek Singh, who cleared UPSC in 2011 on the basis of a claimed locomotor disorder, was seen dancing with Sunny Leone without any disability in a video he produced that went viral on social media. The UPSC now claims to have reviewed the data of over 15,000 civil servants from 2009 to 2023 and found only Puja Khedkar as the black sheep. So perhaps Puja is one rotten apple and should be punished harshly, but we should not lose our sympathy for many other truly disabled or poor candidates who fight against the odds and become IAS officers. Bose Limerick. There was a candidate full of deceit who won her position by being a cheat. But liars beware, to be ousted prepare, cause the media is snapping at your feet. You will also find these sources listed in our video description section.